no.
Enemy sentry turret
Yo,
detected
what is
in
up,
your
YouTube?
AO.
It is your boy Chopper Slice, man. Welcome to Call of Duty Cold War, man. And welcome to Coast Boy TV, Sports and COD, aka Chopper Tosh Entertainment, baby. You know. I gotta find a name for just strictly streaming. My bad, teammate. Like somewhere I can call it while I'm strictly streaming. I haven't dropped no episodes in a while, man. Catch my episode 4 in the next day or so. I have an abuse mom, please help. Hello.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
What do you mean you have an abuse mom, man? Hold on, let me finish my intro real quick. Then I got you, bruh. If you serious. But yeah, man. Man, that threw me off, bro. Are you straight? Like, but catch my next episode in the next couple of days. Well, not even the next couple of days. I might drop it tomorrow. Episode 4, Coach Boy TV, like actual episode, official episode. So it won't be live. It'll be, you know, a recorded, dropped one. I've been doing more live streams lately, so I'm just now getting back on it, on the game plan, and I got a new fighter coming tomorrow, so stay tuned for that as well, man. What's up, big boy? I think I remember you, bro. How you doing? Is your mom getting abused, man, or is she abusing you? What do you mean by that? Tell me what you mean by that, brother. Like, is she beating on you, or like, how is that? Like, what do you mean by that? Or is she has someone beating on her, like, or is she like using illegal substances? Like, how? Like, what do you know? I don't really want to put like talk about your business or anything like that, man, but she just yells at me and hits.
Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
She yells at you and hits you.
Enemy attack helicopter above.
How old are you, man? "13, 12. Dang, buddy, I ain't never been in this situation before.
Hostile care package inbound.
Hold on, little man, I'm thinking. I don't want to, like, you know, I don't, if it's just like, you know, my day's cool, brother. If it's, you know, if it's just like your mom is, I'm not saying like, you know, that you're wrong or anything, man, but if she's like just disciplining you, trying to get you to do the right thing, I don't want to get her in trouble, you know what I mean, or get you took from your mother, man, or anything like that. But if you're getting abused every day, and you know, and she's hurting you and things like that, man, I don't want you to go through that either. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's hurting you, or is she just disciplining you? Because she doesn't use the belt. What does she use? like she punch you with fists? Does she punch you with her fist? No, she is.
Sitrep, napalm strike inbound.
Hold on, I'm confused, buddy. Like, are you saying like she just disciplines you, or does she hit you like with her fist? Like does she hit you like she would punch somebody, like another female her age? Is that how she's hitting you?
That is a fail, DGI. All survivors are TB.
Fuck this shit. All units escaping the vein.
So she just basically just, when you mess up, she just fusses at you and stuff, and then give you like smack you. She's 38 and a very weak person. So she like just fusses at you and stuff and hits you, like smack you on the ass or in the arm or something like that. Cause I want you to know something, man. I'm not saying that you're lying or anything. I believe you 100%, but I just want you to know something. When you tell people things like that, and they really want to help you, buddy, you know, like I'm a person that I don't believe in abusing kids, man. So, you know, she slaps me on the head. Yeah, man, but I don't want, if you love your mom, I don't want you to get took from her because, you know, you're mad at her. Because, you know, I got whippings growing up. You know what I mean?
Hey. Yay. Hey. Hey.
That's a serious thing, man.
Look, sit down. What time is? What time is? Go get that bed. Go put on some on Netflix and get that bed.
You feel like she doesn't love you? I know I don't know what's going on, buddy, and I know that I'm not there to understand really, but I'm pretty sure your mom loves you, man. I think she loves you, man. Is she a single mother? Does your dad live with y'all?
Hardcore free-for-all. Assume all contacts are hostile.
But she damn sure shouldn't be hitting you in the head, man. You have 3 brothers. Are they older or younger? What? Her boyfriend of 11 years left her. Do you think that's why she could be taking it out on you? Not to give you the whole I'm not trying to like question you or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me ask you this. What would you like for me to do about that? The oldest is 18 and I'm 12 and my little brother is 2. Okay. She's been like this for as long as I can remember. So she'd always hit you in the head and stuff? Cause when I get off here, I'm gonna ask my girl. I'm gonna talk to my girl about it. I don't know. It just feels good to tell someone that I can trust. I know what you mean, buddy. Well, I mean, I don't want you to get abused, man, or get hurt. That's the thing. Especially after you telling me about it, and then if I let it go and something happens to you and you get harmed even worse, I don't think I can live with myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry you have to deal with that, man. Truly ain't, bro. But I mean, if you tell you what, can you do something for me? I want you to think about it. Think about it overnight for me, alright? I want you to just think about it. Or it don't even have to be overnight. Just think about it for a little bit.
Hostile
And
spy plane established overhead.
I mean, when you said
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
well, see, see, I've been young myself, man. I used to get whippings too, but I mean, I didn't get beat in the, like my grandparents didn't. My grandma didn't, beat me up
Multiple hostile
like
spy
I'm
planes
like
detected.
nothing. She didn't like abuse me to the. Please don't tell someone. No, I mean, the only way I would tell someone, man, is if you like punch you. No, she didn't punch me or nothing like that. Nah, man. I went through that with my dad though, but my grandma didn't punch me and things like that. She probably popped me upside the head though, or popped my mouth if I cussed, or if I acted up in church. She'd pop me upside the head, But she raised me though, but you know what, man? I wouldn't change nothing though, man, if I could go back, because she raised me to be a good person, you know what I'm saying? If I had got the belt, then that's abuse. Yeah, well, see, it depends on how far, some parents take it too far, man. Like, spanking your kids on the butt with a belt, you know what I'm saying? To me, the way I grew up, that's not really abuse. But now, if she's beating the hell out of you with a belt, like all in the face and beating you on the back and things like that, that's not good, man.
Cruise missile inbound.
Yeah, she trying to, like, see, I'm not there to really see it for myself, so I don't want to say that. Basically, what I'm afraid of is I don't want you to really be getting abused, and I tell you that it's okay when it's not. You know what I mean? And then I would feel bad if something happened to you and she was to hurt you or something. But if you feel that your mother really loves you, man, and she's just discipline you, showing you a little discipline because she loves you, and she's not like hurting you to the point where you're bleeding and things like that, you know what I mean? Then yeah, maybe it's just discipline, brother. Maybe she just wants you to be, she wants you to turn out to be something, better than her and what your father was, or things like that. You know what I mean? Not saying your father was like anything bad or nothing. I'm just saying, even if he was something great, she would want you to still be better than great. You know what I mean? But I don't want you to be getting like physically abused and harmed, man. And nothing gets said or done about that, man. I don't want you to have to go through that, fam. But I won't, if you don't want me to tell anyone, I won't tell nobody. But I want to know this though, like, are you telling me not to tell no one because you're afraid that she might hurt you, or you don't want to hurt her feelings and get took from her? Because social services will find you a different place. They will, bro. Like, I want you to know, like, when you say things like that, like, if it's true, I'm a really soft person. I don't know about that. I just feel sad because
Multiple enemy sentry turrets active.
Life is back to normal.
Hostile attack helicopter inbound.
So she gets mad at you. Don't like when she gets mad at you. Let me ask you this: do you act up? Are you bad sometimes? And you can be honest, brother. No, I'm a good kid. I bet you are a good kid, but even good kids act bad sometimes. You sound like a good kid, man. But let me tell you something, man. If you feel safe and you feel that things are okay, that she just showing you a little discipline. Yeah, I've had my moments. Yeah, we all do, brother. If you feel safe with her and you feel that she's just showing you a little discipline and things are okay, and you have a meal every day, you have a roof over your head, and she's not like beating you up for nothing and harming you to the point where you have bruises and you're bleeding and things like that every single day, man, then I think you're okay. But if she's doing those things, you know what I mean, and you're afraid to talk to someone about it, man, I'm gonna tell you something, don't be. But I don't want you to get took from your family over a small situation, over just getting a spanking or getting disciplined, you know what I mean? Because hey, man, I used to get disciplined too, you know what I mean? And you're 13, so you're almost a grown man in about 5 or 6 more years, you know what I mean? So I know how it probably feels, man. I know how it probably feels. You're like, dang, I don't need nobody telling me what to do, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I understand, brother. Feel safe. I have a house and a bed. I don't want to go away. Where else? I love it. Angry control classes. I feel you, man. Why don't you talk to her about it? Be like, hey, ma, I feel you get a little too mad sometimes, and when you discipline me, I feel like it's a little bit too rough. You know what I'm saying? You think she'll get upset if you talk to her about it? Well, check this out. Whenever I'm on here, and if things are okay, whenever I'm on here, I want you to check in with me and let me know if things are alright. Can you do that for me? Tell you, cause she don't want you to think that she's can't control her anger. That's what that is. Shit, man. Hey, I want you to know something though, brother. If your mom takes care of you, man, and she ain't like beating the hell out of you and shit, if she ain't doing that kind of stuff, man, I promise you, bro, she loves you, man. She does. She love you, man. Especially if you still there with her, she loves you, man. There ain't no doubt in my mind. I promise you that, bro. Ain't no doubt in my mind she loves you, man. I know she does. And you know it'll break her heart if social services or something like that came and took you away from her, man. That'll break her heart. And then you think she's angry now? If they took you away from her, you're a baby, bro. So she might pop your head once in a while. You know what I mean? But we could tough it out, you know? Yeah, she'll be sad. She'll be more than sad. You think she's angry now, she'll really be angry, bro. Sometimes parents commit suicide over stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you, brother, hey, some days ain't gonna be easy, man, cause sometimes parents are wrong too, and they don't like to admit it, you know. So I've been a kid that, I've been a young boy before, man, and my parents has been wrong too in life. I was raised by a grandma, so imagine how old school she was. You talking about the man? I used to get the switch, the belt. She used to whoop my butt, man, for real. She never abused me bad though, but she always, you know, she would discipline me when I would mess up. She would. And then there was times that she would let me, you know, she only whipped me when I done something really bad though. Like if she didn't, I got away with a lot though. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna sit here and lie. She spoiled me, you know what I'm saying? I got away with a lot, but you know, did she say she loves you? Yeah. Yeah, she told me she loved me. Yeah, when I made her feel like that.
We're in the lead.
Shit, when I made her mad, if she ain't feeling like that at the moment, she ain't gonna say it until she calms down. But yeah, she told me she loves me. Did your mom tell you that? If she hasn't told you that in a while, ask her. Say, Mom, do you love me?
Hostile spy
For
plane
real.
established overhead.
Ask her, brother. I guarantee you she'll say yeah. Her job is more. She says she loves you. Yeah, my grandma would say she loved me, man. Does she work from home because of COVID? Yeah, then, yeah, she loves you, brother. When they fussed at us, man, let me tell you something. When I used to get in trouble, for making C's on my report card, bro. Like, I wasn't allowed to make C's. I damn sure wasn't allowed to make D's and F's. You know what I'm saying? I was only allowed to make A's and B's, bro. And I still made a C every now and then. Hell, I still made an F a few times, too. But I always fixed it. But let me tell you something, man. Yeah. Just cause sometimes days seem hard, and it might feel like your parents don't love you when they discipline you, man. But I swear to God, 9 times out of 10 they do, bro. Your mom loves you, man. But listen, I want you to check in with me though, man, and let me know that you're okay, cause I don't want you to really be getting abused and you're telling me and you're just afraid to talk to somebody about it, alright? So make sure you check in with me and let me know. Even though I do feel in my heart that your mom loves you, man. From what you told me, it sounds like, you know, y'all having a bad day. And she might just be a little bit too, you know, angry and too mad and being a little bit on the mean side. But it's understandable because you know why? Your mom probably gets real stressed out too, bro. Being a single parent and working, trying to provide. You know, she probably gets very stressed, bro. Like, cut her some slack, man. Cut her some slack, you know. Do something special for her. Like, if the dishes are dirty or something, go do them for her without her having to tell you. Little things like that, I promise you, will make make your mom happy, man. Just little shit like that. And if you do, hey, that's good. I promise you she'll appreciate it. You know, just little things like, hey, Mom, can I cook dinner with you? Or, and I also know this. Sometimes they be like, boy, just get out the way. You know? I already know that too. That means she just tired. If she does that, she's just tired, man. She's had a long day at work. You know what I mean? You are a smart kid. Hell, if you didn't get A's and B's, you're still a smart kid. You're smart enough to talk to me about this. You know what I mean? And then when I asked you some questions, you know what you told me? You said maybe I'm just being a little bit too dramatic because I'm having a rough day. That's understandable, bro. You have feelings too, man. But guess what? Your mom does too. So, you know, she got feelings too. But you do too, man. So, it's okay to question things sometimes, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was a little scared when you told me that, man. Cause I didn't know what to do at first. was like, damn, I don't want the kid to be going through something really bad, and I ignore it, and I can't live with that kind of stuff, man. You know, like, you asked me to help you, I'm gonna help you. I was gonna talk to my girl about it, see what I should do.
Enemy sentry turret
My
detected
parents.
in your AO. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hostile RCXT in your AO.
Yeah, see, like, your mom come up, you say she 38, she come up in a different time frame, man. She probably got whippings that was way out of this world. Your dad did too. Your dad probably he probably didn't even get whippings. He probably got the fist, bro. Like, sometimes, man, you know, your mom came up, you know, they probably came up without money and things like that. They probably had to work very hard as kids, and so did their parents. You know what I mean? But guess what? Their parents still love them, I bet you. We all get, you know, parents discipline in different ways, brother. But I'm gonna tell you something. If your mom, if social services was to take you from your mom, she would be extremely sad, man.
Enemy
I
counter spy
promise you.
plane inbound.
She wouldn't be able to live with herself, bro. She wouldn't, bro. She wouldn't be able to live with herself, man. But let me tell you this too, though. It don't hurt to talk to them sometimes too, your parents, and let them know, like, hey, you're being a little bit, you know, you hurt my feelings a little bit, ma, or dad. You know what I mean? Like, you got feelings too, bro. And it ain't gonna hurt to tell them how you feel sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Your sentry turret has been destroyed.
Hostile care package
Yeah.
inbound.
See? She went through hard times too, man.
RCXT in your AO.
And you know, maybe when she disciplines you a little bit, maybe I promise you this, and you might not believe me, but you will find out when you're a parent one day yourself. Look, when she spanks you or pops your head or pops your mouth or, you know, disciplines you, I bet you $100 when she does it and you're upset, she goes to her room and she cries, bro. Or she feels bad for doing it. I promise you. You know how I know? Because, man, my grandma, she used to do the same thing. I've caught her, you know, shedding tears for spanking me a few times. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid. But your mom loves you, man. Don't think that, bro. She does. And I won't tell nobody what we talked about, but I do want you to let me know if you're okay. You know what I'm saying? And you are a smart kid, man. Don't let nobody tell you you're not. But I promise you, your mother loves you, man. More than anything. But what you just told me, that shit kind of hit my heart a little bit, little man. Like, yeah, I understand, buddy. It does feel good to be able to get certain things off your chest, man. It does. It does. 100%. Do you play Call of Duty?
Oh, I need to stop eating, man. I'm feeling bloated.
I keep people muted that way. You know what I'm saying? I can talk to you. I don't want nobody to hear our conversation. You supposed to be in bed? Oh, okay. Oh, yes. It's 10:45, man. Tomorrow you should hop on and play with me on here, man. You want to hop on tomorrow and we get a couple games in? Yeah, man. It's our secret, bro. I never tell nobody, man. I'm a good person. I promise you that. I know you don't know me personally or nothing, but I'm a good person, man. And I love kids and I love young people because I was a kid confused at some point, and I had grandparents that loved me, and I know there's kids out there that go through it, man. I almost yawned. You don't
Hardcore
have
kill
Cold
confirmed.
War, but I'll download it.
C0Ld,
A lot of
defend our
stories.
freedom.
Oh, do you have the game like, did you already buy the game though, or you just don't have it like installed on your PlayStation? Yeah, but guess what? The job is to give you what they didn't have, you know what I mean? Hey, there's some kids that don't have a video game or nothing, bro. There's some kids that don't have food, none of that. Hey, I watched a movie today that'll blow your mind. It's called Leave No Trace, or something like that. And it's a real good movie. It's about a kid and her dad. Her dad takes care of her. It's about a little girl and her father. You have a PS5. What? Boy, you spoiled, man. You got a PS5 already?
We're pulling ahead.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, I think you said that you didn't have a lot of games on your PS5. So what game do you have that we could play on? Because I think we can only play on Call of Duty. That's the only one
This
that's
isn't
cross,
working. We're
you
behind.
know, cross what do they call it? Cross play. Where you could play on like the PS4, and I could play against people like with the Xbox and PS5 and things like that. How did I miss that shot? Let's go. Watch me do my dirt real quick, you heard? I have Warframe. It's like an alien game where you can, okay, and do missions to get higher levels. I see what you're saying. You need to get your Cold War, man. It's a good one, man. It's not bad to be based off in the 80s, man. The Cold War was really a political war. It had some skirmishes and battles to it too. I'm a history freak. You have Modern Warfare? Okay. That's where I played. So I played Modern Warfare and Warzone with you, didn't I? Let's see if one is in the chamber.
We've fallen behind.
Sentry turret
We've
available.
pulled ahead.
Would you say thanks to your hell yeah. Yes, yeah. I would say thanks to my parents, you know, for making me the man I am today. Yes. And guess what? I'm not even a perfect person, man. I have my ups and downs too. You know, I have anger problems. You know what I mean?
Your sentry
But
turret
guess
has
what?
been
I
destroyed.
work on it, and I'm doing better with it. You know what I'm saying? take care of my little family I got.
We're losing
My
this
girl,
fight.
my 2 little dogs. Them are like my kids, man. And she takes care of me. Majority of the time.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
But yeah, man, I would say
We're in the
thanks to
lead.
my grandparents for that. Yes, I sure would. Because I know
Losing
one
the
thing about me
advantage.
though. I have a good heart, man. Like when you told me what you told me, I was really concerned about you, bro. You punched the older girl and hit her hard.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Why you doing hitting girls, boy? You know better than that. You can't hit girls now. That's bad. You ain't supposed to hit. Was she trying to hurt you though? Always remember this, son. Real men don't hit females. Even though I know.
Pulling ahead.
Hey, thanks, man. You got a golden heart as well, brother. See, it's just hard to believe you're 13, man, because the way, like, some of the words you use are very intelligent. Not saying that 13-year-olds aren't intelligent. They are. But, you know, a lot of the words you use, man, is really superly intelligent, bro. I fell off the edge. Open up my window again. No, she said she was going to hit me. Instinct kicked in. Said adrenaline
Your field mic has been destroyed.
was pumping and taking you defending yourself. Well, look, mistakes happen sometimes, brother. Mistakes happen, man. Hey, I've hit a female before in life,
Care package inbound.
and I ain't proud of it, but I've done it. But I'm gonna tell you something. You ain't supposed to let nobody hit you either, male or female. They're not supposed to hit you either.
Artillery.
So basically, it was a mistake. You just made a mistake. When you say it was an accident, but not an accident, it was basically a mistake. You just made a bad choice, right? Guess what?
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
You idiot, man.
Hostile counter spy plane established above.
He's coming up. He's already up. Yeah. Hey, I've done stupid things that could have got me in a different family too. You don't. Hey, that's why we gotta make the choices we make, man. Hey, that's why mom pops that head sometimes, cause she's getting your brain to work again. Cause sometimes our brains don't work, you know, when we let our emotions get the best of us. But it happens. It happens, brother. But nah, man, like I said though, long story short, your mom loves you, brother. She does. And we all make mistakes, man. Have a blast.
We've almost got this.
Pistol to the scared, and home you have a blast day. I was going in, smoke dog. You see how I was shooting through, I've lost friends that were really
Time's
close.
against us. Bring this home.
You're not a bad person, man. You're young, bro. Young people make mistakes, man.
You made that
Derrota.
one easy. Bravo Zulu.
Young people make mistakes, bro. That's why we live, we learn. How you gonna learn something if you don't make a mistake? You know what I mean?
Nuestro jugador es el sniper.
To know that the oven is hot, you gotta touch the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Or you're not gonna know. Or you gotta get near it. You love animals, man? Yeah, I love dogs too. I don't know what I'd do if I lost my dog, brother. I said, you know, we gotta make mistakes in order to learn. You know what I'm saying? But I love dogs too. I have 2 dogs, and they're my babies. Look what I'm learning. I'm trying to get this last gun gold. I got about almost 20 more of them Jones.
Shit.
You know what? I don't have any kids. I have 2 dogs. They're my kids. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you this. I am going to have kids someday, and I'm sure it's going to be... Ask your mother. Ask your mother. She'll tell you. Ask your mom. She'll tell you. What was it like? You know what I'm saying? To see you for the first time. To see your brother. It's a feeling that you can never imagine. I haven't experienced an actual baby yet, but I will soon. But it's a feeling that's out of this world, homie.
Hardcore free for all. You're representing the company. Work clean, work fast.
Yeah, it is awesome. But another thing, it's awesome but scary at the same time, because you have another life that you're responsible for. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be very vulnerable to every little thing. Like if you when you start crawling, right? I bet your mom was all over the place. Like when you was crawling, she worried about you getting into something that you shouldn't in and things. She's just very like protective. You know, your dad too, very protective over you. You know what I mean? You mean like love as in a girlfriend? Oh, I should have killed him, man. Yeah, like your wife. I see what you mean. That's what I was meaning. You know what? Let me tell you something. Take it one day at a time when it comes to that. Look, man, you're young, bro. You're gonna have a lot of females that you're gonna be with first before you find the one. And then again, you might not. It's better to save yourself till marriage. I'm gonna tell you the truth. For real, because all dudes think it's cool, right? To get a piece of, you know, the pie for the first time. We all think it's cool, you know what I mean? But let me tell you something. A girl will respect it way more if you saved yourself to marriage with her. But most likely that ain't gonna happen. Let's keep it real. Because, you know, especially if you like girls, bro. You're most likely to have sex for the first time in high school, or you know, something like that, or a little bit after high school. You know, it depends, man. But you will find the one you will know. You will just know. Let me tell you this though. It's more than just, you know, having sex and you know, it's more than just any of that, bro. I'm just scared to get older because that nah, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. We're only here for a temporary time anyway. This ain't our eternal home, you know what I mean? Our eternal home is up there in heaven, man. That's our eternal home. This is a temporary home. Don't ever be afraid of nothing like that. Cause you know what? I used to think the same thing, bro. I used to be afraid to die and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I still got that feeling of I don't want to die or anything like that, you know? I do got a nervous feeling about it because you don't know what's gonna happen, you know what I mean? But nah, don't be afraid, bro. Take it one day at a time, man. Yeah, it really is though. Let me ask you this. When you look around outside, what do you see? You see trees, right? You see lights, you see trees, you see the stars. Let me ask you this. How did all that get here? How did we get created? How did we get here? They say, all right, look, and you're probably thinking the Big Bang, right? Well, what if God said, let there be light? Then boom, the Big Bang, right? And people say that we come from monkeys, right? Well, let me ask you this. How the hell do we come from monkeys when monkeys are still not? Why aren't they revolving into humans now? If we come from monkeys. We don't come from monkeys, bro. God made the animals, and then he made Adam and Eve. Monkeys were here first. Tigers were here first. You know what I mean? We don't come from apes. Because if we came from apes, apes would still be turning into humans. You know what I mean? Like,
Hostile care package inbound. Enemy sentry turret detected in your area.
so that, you know, I never understood the whole atheist thing. Like, you know, I'm nothing against it, but yeah, you're right. The proof is there, bro. The proof is around us. It's up to us to take it or not. The proof is around us. And I had a young man tell me that. Yup. Then he make water, then the sky of water, and then there was something that would block it from. Yeah. It's called like gravity, the solar system. He put all of that like there in place, man.
It.
He did. He did. It's beautiful, man. Something had to make us. We ain't here for nothing.
Gas got me.
Why so many religions instead of one? Well, see, I still wonder that myself, man. Like, let me ask you this though. What if it's? I wonder that myself. I do. The whole religion thing, like, you know, cause what about that little boy that never heard about Jesus and all of that? Maybe, you know, maybe for them, it's.
Damn.
Maybe for them it's just different, man. Maybe for them it's, you know, maybe God appointed the right God for them to worship. You know, I'm not sure on that, man.
Shot.
You can hear me, bro? I thought I muted everybody. Oh, okay, I got one dude on mute. Hey, man, am I bothering you by talking, man?
No, you're good, bro.
Alright, brother, if I do, just let me know. That way I can put you on mute or something. I got a little homie in my stream that I'm talking to. He cool, man. Exactly. We will. We'll feast together, man. Everlasting life, you know.
In the corner.
You know, we were all like, didn't know the difference between good and evil. Hey, you're on YouTube, right? I want you to look something up, little man. I want you to look up,
Enemy counter spy plane inbound.
look up, The War in Heaven. Look that up and look up how, you know, God created everything, and it'll show you. It'll show you how. You know, there's stories of people that died, right? And they seen the afterlife and stuff. I mean, I know you can't believe everything people tell you, but some of these stories sound so legit, bro. Like the way they explain them, it's almost like, you know, they're not lying. You know how you get a feeling like you just know when somebody's lying, and you just know when somebody's telling the truth. You know, God gave us our instincts and senses for a reason.
Sentry turret ready to deploy.
Like how a dog knows somebody's pulling in the yard without even having to hear it up close or even smell it or any of that. They just know. They get a sense.
Approaching PONR. Complete the mission.
Blew us both up.
Yeah, like the devil used to be a pretty ass angel and shit. Excuse my language, but he was probably like the beautifulest angel ever made, man. He was like God's right hand man. Lucifer was, and then Michael. Like, I think Michael, the archangel, was like mentored by Satan himself when he was in heaven. They went God's army together. Gabriel. But look, little man, I'ma hop off, man. I'll be back on tomorrow to wrap up with you and chill, man. Much love, little man. Alright. I'm gonna take it easy, and I hope everything's alright with you. Yep. And he said to fall asleep on it. That's tight. You know, you're really smart, man. You're a smart young man. I like you. Much love to you. And yes, your mother loves you, man. Sometimes parents discipline us in a different way, and sometimes it might be a little bit too rough. You know what I mean? But your mom loves you, bro. Your mom loves you. And you get some sleep so you don't get in trouble, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, alright? To check on you. I love you, man. Take it easy. Till next time, folks. You know. Good night, brother.